This is family friendly. Oh, no. Let it rain, let it rain. Hi again and welcome to 3 Minute John. And now the news. A robot priest. Do you remember Pepper, the 2015 friendly humanoid robot made by SoftBank that can read your facial expressions?
You look stupid.
No, you look stupid. It can do all kinds of stuff and it's used for simple jobs in stores, airports, train stations, and even hospitals.
They took our jobs! They took our jobs!
Its latest job, however, is more spiritual. The Japanese firm Nisei Echo has dressed Pepper as a Buddhist monk and programmed it to chant sutras at funerals. Okay. Buried by a robot. Not disturbing at all. If you choose to use Pepper at a funeral, it will cost you 50,000 yen, and that's much cheaper than a human Buddhist priest. What? How much can a Buddhist priest cost for a funeral? Get the f out of here. I gotta get in the monk business. Maybe Trump should not be focusing on immigrants taking the US jobs, but on the robots. Or maybe he's a robot too. A robot with many errors.
Many, very many. Many more.
The Pepper Priest was presented at the International Funeral and Cemetery Show in Tokyo. Yeah, that's a real thing. And it's called a show because it's a fun place to pass the time. Or pass away. Thank you very much. You can... Anywho, if you're a Buddhist and you like technology and you want a priest to officiate your funeral, Pepper is the one for you.
He brought news to many, but now he's gone. May John rest in peace. In the name of the ones, the zero, and the holy code, enter.
I cannot die, cause I'm from Transylvania.
I still get paid.
A new Android OS. Google's Android O was announced back in March for the developers, and since then there was a lot of speculation about what it's gonna be called, keeping the company's sweet choices of names. Some say the O stands for Orange Sherbet, Volleyball, and even Oatmeal. Oatmeal? Oh. But the winner was Android Oreo. That's one of the reasons that I can't switch to iPhone. Their operating system names are just so boring. When with Android, you can get fat just by pronouncing them. Cupcake, donut, eclair, froyo, gingerbread, honeycomb, ice cream sandwich, jelly bean, Kit Kat, lollipop, marshmallow, nougat, and now Oreo. I think the little Android bot might have diabetes. It has very small visual changes, the real changes being under the hood, making Android devices better, faster, and more simple to use.
Better, faster, stronger.
The biggest inputs are with the notifications, making them easier to manage, so you can set exactly what you want to be bothered with. Oh, new episode from 3 Minute John! Yay! And the new picture-in-picture option that is very useful when you want to watch your favorite YouTube channel
3 Minute John
while you're doing something else. Yeah, I already have that on my S7. All in all, the Android Oreo seems pretty cool, but remember, don't dip it in milk. Unless it has IP68. I wonder what will the next sweet Android OS name will be. Introducing the sweetest Android so far, the new Android Emilia Clarke. She's so sweet and yummy. HBO hacks are getting worse, just like my blood sugar level. I should switch to iPhone. The hackers that compromised the HBO network system back in July now threaten to leak the final episode of Game of Thrones Season 7. Nope, not leaked yet. And that's not all. The hackers that go by the name of Mr. Smith have asked for $6.5 million in ransom and have already made public the personal contact information of Game of Thrones actors. Meanwhile, the notorious hacking group OurMind took control of the HBO main Twitter account last week. And on top of this, the Spanish HBO sites accidentally posted episode 6 of Game of Thrones 4 days before it was set to be released.
No lo sé qué pasó, yo soy un fan de Game of Thrones, pero esto fue un accidente.
I really want to see the last episode.
No ahora, coño.
Despacito. So yeah, HBO should really look into upgrading its cybersecurity. And despite its awesomeness, despite all the hacks and leaks, despite the fact that it's the most pirated TV show ever, Chuck still hasn't seen it. Shame! 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 And And another thing, Samsung just announced the Galaxy Note 8. I'm not gonna get into details because it has everything you want from a flagship Galaxy phone, plus a whole lot of new tricks up its pen. The pen is very good. God damn it, Chuck. Just look at all those wonderful specs. Before we look at them, I have to go to the toilet. It's priced at around $1,000 depending on the operators, and it will be available in 3 weeks. But what's weird about it is that it has a strange round hole on the bottom. Oh wait, it's a headphone jack! Hey Siri, where's your headphone jack?
Your interest flatters me, but is there something I can do for you?
Yeah, you can get a headphone jack. This was the show. Thanks again very much for watching. Remember to subscribe if you haven't, leave a comment below. I'm John, until next week, keep it safe and Valar Morgulis. Did you see the total solar eclipse? And did you see the 3-Minute John logo right on the moon? Yeah, we paid a lot of money for that ad. It was there, I swear. If I'm lying, then I